What's going on, people? So you're trying to figure out how to do your first deal, wholesaling real estate. Well, you're in the right place. That's what we're going to be talking about today. You're looking at somebody who's working his 9 to 5 and was just like you on YouTube, social media, trying to figure out how to do something in real estate and was able to learn straight off YouTube how to do this, do his first deal, and been doing deals ever since. Quit my 9 to 5, and now I'm full time in real estate, flipping real estate and wholesaling real estate. So, all your questions, I'm here to answer it. I've been there, I've done that, I've done over 100 deals. So, if you got questions, come with the questions. You want to know what I'm doing? I'm here to let you know what I got going on, and yeah, man, we here for it, man. I'm gonna trying to get my cameras straightened out so I don't look like I'm cutting in and out. I got to get my junk right, but we here for it, man. We here for it. We here for it. We here for it. I got Rich up in this thing. What's going on, Rich? Brandon, man, what's up, Brandon? What's going on, man? Um, and we got Tanya in here. What's up, Tanya? All my people that's coming through on IG. Shout out to my people on IG that's coming through. But yeah, man, here to answer your question and talk about how can you get that first deal. Like, there's a lot of people out here, trying to figure it out, learning about their first deal, trying to figure out what it's going to take. Uh, Buying courses, trying to figure this thing out. But how do you actually get the deal, right? It's one thing to learn about this stuff because I spent 8 years learning. You know what I'm saying? I spent 8 years learning. But how do you actually get the deal? It's not every day that you just got people that just walking around saying, man, I've been doing this business for 4 years and I've done over 100 deals. You don't just not randomly running into people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like people think, I've dealt with people and they're like, they may have, figured out how to, I may have talked to them and they figure out how to do a deal or two or whatever. And it's like, dude, you was lucky enough to talk to somebody who's done over 100 deals, man. I wasn't talking to nobody that was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Then nobody just bring me over here and say, hey, look, do this, and line up your whole thing to make sure that you actually get a deal. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was doing that for me. So you're talking to somebody who really had to go figure this thing out. I was watching YouTube videos like everybody else, but that's the big thing too, though, man. If you can connect with somebody that's actually doing deals, that's gonna drastically increase your chances of doing the deal because they're gonna shortcut your learning, right? Shortcut your learning, all the little things you need to know to get something past the finish line. It's gonna shortcut that. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess around and get in contact with somebody with some contacts, right? Some people that can actually make a deal happen, you know. So that's really big. With people, how many leads you say be a solid number to get a deal? Who would you use and why? So the people that I use is in the description on YouTube. Need to sell my house fast, property leads. I use both of those platforms. Right now, we're averaging about a deal every 15 leads. So every 15 leads, we typically get a deal. Excuse me, that's what we're averaging right now. And with 15 leads, we get a deal. So you buy 15 leads, you get a deal. But what we do is, I would say 20 leads, I guarantee you get a deal. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, man, you get to 20, man, you got to have a deal, man. It's in there somewhere. So I would say 15 to get a deal, but 20 guaranteed. I would use property leads or need to sell my house fast or both. You know what I'm saying? But you got a deal, man. The deal is up in there. Got to get my water in, man. A little good H2O. But yeah, man. So if you're trying to get your first deal, this is exactly how you do it. I've been preaching this for like the months right now since I've seen it. The PPL model, you watch RJ Bates, the PPL model, I think is the way to go, even for beginners. If you buy 20 leads, there's going to be a deal there. One out of the 20 is a deal. You have to figure it out. You have to push hard enough. You have to connect with other people who know what a deal look like to make sure that you catch the deal that's inside of that 20. You know what I'm saying? So Rich says, are you into checking out any new lead services? Yeah, I actually am. You know, I looked into motivated leads, but motivated leads charge $300 a lead. Um, I'm going to actually figure out how to start using iSpeed to lead. That's another one. And then, of course, I want to use my social media to make sure that I'm posting, to make sure that I'm, doing what it takes to drive in more leads for my team, man. You know what I'm saying? I got beast on the team that's ready to eat. You know, got beast on the team that's ready to eat. So Tanya says, are you trying to be healthy salad lunch? Well, hey, I got to, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know, I'm getting older. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, I gotta watch myself, man. So I'm drinking my water. I'm eating my salad. Hey, y'all gonna show up in December and be like, what's going on with that dude? I just gotta keep drinking my water. You know what I'm saying? Keep eating my salad. So, so I can stay around here. You know what I'm saying? So gotta take care of the body, man. You only get one of them. You know what I'm saying? I wish you can go pick you up another one at the store. I know it's some people that be going get some stuff done to their body, but you still only got one. You know, you still only got one. You can't go get another. You can't go pick up a new one. Go pick you up a brand new body. You know what I'm saying? hey. Brandon says, are you still doing SMS? No, I'm doing no SMS at all. Only SMS I'm doing is texting people who come in through the PPL, right? That's the only people I'm texting. Coach, what's going on? Hey, Coach, maybe he done finally got our work, man. They finally let him out of there. You know? So Rich said, just sent you one, but you just said it. I speed. Oh, okay. Yeah, iSpeed, man. I have been looking at iSpeed before, and shoot, may have to try them up, man. May have to try them. I know Keith. I'm gonna have to get with Keith on about that. But we definitely got to drive in more leads. Caritha's doing some Facebook ads. I'm thinking about doing that as well. So, man, it's just got to figure out some ways to drive in more leads. But we're definitely trying to do what we're doing now because I know it works. You know what I'm saying? Like I can get leads from other places, but I'm trying to push what I got right now because it's like I know it works. I know it works. I don't have to guess. There's no questions. You know what I'm saying? If we get X amount of leads, we get X amount of deals. That's what we've been proven to do for months. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I am looking into other places, to figure out, okay, how can we get leads? How do we get more deals? More leads equals more deals. That's the thing, man. You definitely got to get more leads. So, Cole says, Mr. Carl is wild, like you said too. I tried to tell you that man wild, man. I tried to tell you that man out of control, man. Hey, you gotta go pick him up, Cole. Take him to the courthouse. You gotta be like Rich, man. Rich, go pick people up, take them places, pay their cell phone bill, pay their light bill. Hey, gotta do whatever it takes, get that deal, man. It might be 40K on the other side of you taking that man to the courthouse. Anyway, Brandon says, which PPL service has $75 leads? How does it work? So the need to sell my house fast is the ones with $75 leads. And the way that it works is you bid for each county, right? You bid for each county. The bid might be $100, the bid might be $500, but I advise you to set your bid at $75 because you still would get leads in those places. Make sure you subscribe to as many counties as you can. Those counties that's right around you, I would make sure I subscribe to those. Find you some major metro areas that that you're kind of familiar with. Maybe you know somebody in that area, subscribe to those areas. But make sure you use Zillow, man. Use Zillow. Look up the different counties that you're subscribing to before you subscribe and see how many properties are sold in that county in the last 30 days. If it's 10 properties that sold in that county in the last 30 days, then go look at what's for sale right now. If it's 10 that sold in the last 30 days and there's 30 that's for sale right now, that means those 30 properties probably going to be gone in the next 3 months. That's what you want as a minimum, right? Once you start saying if it was 10 that was sold and they had 50 on the market, I mean, it's gonna take 5 months for this to clear up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. You want a market that's moving, right? You don't want no more than 3 months of inventory on that market, because once you have a market that have more than 3 months of inventory, then the market is moving slow and people are not buying as much. So you don't want to be in that market where people ain't going to just buy your deal up. You ought to feel good. It's like if you find a deal, if you put it out there, boom, it's going to get bought up. That thing going to get ate up. They're going to eat this up because things are moving in this market, and the sign of that it's moving is that if they have less than 3 months of inventory in a particular market. Rich says that I'm still broke. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, whatever. but anyway, Coach laugh. Hey, trying to tell you, Coach. Hey, man, you gotta go pick them up, put them in your car. You know, hey, at minimum, Coach, call the county court. Call them yourself, and just be like, hey, I'm in the contract to purchase this property right here. Can y'all tell me how can I get a hold of the tax sale records? You know what I'm saying? For the last tax sale, it got to be public record, I imagine. Rich said it's coming. Oh yeah, it's definitely coming. But yeah, it got to be part of public records. I mean, But anyway, so I would buy those leads. And when you buy them with PPL, you need to call people immediately, and you got to blow their phone up, and you got to text them, email them, look them up on Facebook, do whatever you got to do to get a hold of these PPL leads. That's what you got to do, man. Hey, the guy that I needed to talk to, hey, Keithon, man, I need more leads. What do I need? Hey, Keithon is the godfather. Keithon is the godfather. I'm telling you right now, this guy right here is the guy. Man, I'm trying to tell you, right? Stuff y'all hear me talking about, the stuff y'all see me doing. I didn't watch this dude, and I'm like, okay, yeah, he doing this. Okay, let me do this then. You know what I'm saying? I'm following this dude. But Keithon, man, give me some live advice, man. Keithon, give me some live advice. Please answer this question right here. Text is still working. Hey, I don't doubt it at all. Text is still working. Cold calling still working. Bandit sign still working. All the stuff still working. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and what I'm trying to push up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm trying to figure out, okay, how do I get more PPL leads? So I'm doing need to sell my house fast, and I'm doing property leads. I'm thinking I need to do iSpeed Delete, but what do I need to do on iSpeed Delete? What do you think would be the best way to get more leads from iSpeed Delete? I know you talking about a couple of different things or ways to attack it, But what do you think as of now do as far as leads with the high speed to lead? I mean, Cordero live out there, mug. Hey, Ray, send me a link. Hold on. I don't think I can pick that up and stay on this live. Text is still good. But what do you think, Keith, man? What do you think about, okay, if I want more leads, what should I do? Or is it somewhere else you think I should go? You know what I'm saying? What do you think I should do to get more leads? So I can be like you. Come on, Keith, please still be up in here. Say maybe now. Let me see. Man, I was gonna call Cordero back. Try to see what he's talking about. iSpeed. All right, so iSpeed, what should I do on iSpeed delete? You know what I'm saying? I need to talk. I about need to talk to them tomorrow, to be honest with you. Like, I need to get some leads coming in. You know, I'm getting leads coming in, and no doubt. Like, we getting leads coming in. There's no doubt we getting leads coming in. I probably got this weekend. I know we got some leads coming in for sure. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, on Sunday we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 leads on Sunday. 1 lead today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 leads on Saturday. Right. So I've gotten a lot of leads, right? At least I've gotten a decent amount, but I'm trying to get more, man. I'm trying to get more. Like on Friday, we only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leads on Friday. Thursday, 1, 2 leads on Thursday. 2, 3 leads on Wednesday, and 2 leads on Tuesday, and then 2 on Monday. Right? A lot of our leads come in on the weekend. You know, that's when they usually come in, is on the weekend. Let me see. Add me to the, hey, what, man? Oh my God, we finna be all up in this thing, man. Keithon that told me to add him. Dude, Keithon. Oh man, hold on. I gotta be, hey, man, the big dog. Keithon, man, you gotta be kidding me. I'm finna send it to your man, I'm about to be, man, Keith, I can't believe this dude. Oh man, I'm in a panic. I'm trying to rush. Keith on get moved on to start doing something else. Keith on get moved on, start doing something else on me, man. What's your email, Keith? I'm trying to look it up. I can't remember what your email. I know it's in here, but I can't remember which one was yours. Hold on, let me see. Keith. Here it is. Here it is. I got you right here, Keith. I'm going to send this to your email. Oh, maybe. Let me see if they're going to pop up. Okay. I got you. I'm going to send this link to your email. Let me see. Boom. Link. All right, Keithon. I'm sending it to your email. That way you can pull it up and come on in this mug. Man, this thing about to get real, y'all. Y'all finna hear from a real dude. Somebody that's out here really putting up some big crazy numbers. You know? Hey, man. Hopefully he'll jump on, man. I'm like, this can't be real, dude. Somebody that had Keith account. I know he'll do it, but I'm like, hold on, man. Keith ain't jumping on here one time. I've been doing it for 4 years, and I'm pretty sure Keith been watching me for at least about 3 of them. This first time he said anything about jumping on that mug. Hey, I sent it to your email, Keith. Let me know if you got it. I know I sent it, so let me know if you ain't get it. Then I didn't send it to the wrong place. Call iSpeed and set up fixed price mode account for your state account. Oh shoot, man, you got to be kidding me. Hold on, my jump. Oh, here we go. Keithon in the building. Oh my
What's up, man?
I told him, I said, look, Keith, I know I've been doing these lives about 4 years. I know
What's
you've been
good?
for at least 3 of them. I'm like, man, Keith that jumped on this thing for the first
You
time.
usually always have somebody on here, so I don't intrude. I just
Yeah.
let everybody do their thing. But I seen you on
Hey,
here by yourself tonight. But yeah, I was just
man,
saying, if you want to with I speed the lead, all you got to do is call them, man, and talk to that dude Yuri. And the good thing about them, they'll work out a package deal with you. So you can get on
yeah.
that fixed price mode, and then you can kind of tell them what you want, right? You want to tell them your buying criteria, what type of
Yeah.
properties you want, all that type of stuff, and they'll set up a fixed price mode for you. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
you can do countywide, or you could do, you could just do statewide. That's another way just to bring in leads.
yeah. So what do you think?
So
Like,
when
go
you
ahead.
do property leads, how are you doing it? Are you putting the money into the property leads account, or do you just have your account attached to it and then you turn it on and let them send you leads?
I just have them attached to my account and they just send me leads.
See, yeah,
Uh,
that's the difference. Now, I guarantee you, if you take $5,000 and put it in that account, watch how many leads you get. You have so many damn leads, you're gonna have to turn it off. I, I'm,
no.
I'm, I, I bullshit you. I bullshit you not. That's how it look. That's how I did look when I was when I was really doing a lot of lead Zolo leads. I used to take my money. I used to take like 2,500 and just put it in the account. Shit, they would burn through that, man. A couple times they burned through that in like 2 days. So I stopped doing it like that and just did just like you did. Just set the account up. Had an account attached to it and having them pull like straight from your bank account, kind of. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's the way
yeah,
I have it now. But if you really just want them to, what you kind of put you about 2,500 on there, I'm just saying, do it and watch the difference
so
between
yeah,
having your account attached and having it where they can see the money.
yeah.
I guarantee you're gonna have more leads. You're gonna get way more leads than you're getting now.
That's crazy. I'm gonna try that, man. I'm gonna try that, but I gotta call iSpeed tomorrow to see what they talking
Yeah,
about.
just call and see if you can speak to the dude Yuri.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Just see if you could talk to him because they got a phone number at the top on. They
yeah,
always sending you text messages anyway.
yeah. They always sending me stuff, but I'm like, they got so much different stuff that you could do that I'm like, shoot, I really didn't. I don't know, I don't know what I should be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Now, but click on there. You go into the site right now and just it should be like the second thing is like a little gold shopping cart said fixed price mode. And just listen to what Gene talking about.
Yeah,
Because you'll be like, it's like you're almost hand picking your leads. Because you get to choose all the criteria that you want
mm,
versus you just going on there and looking through it and buying leads. And then sometimes you might go in and you might put 2,000, they might match you 500.
no.
Yeah, they do stuff like that.
Let me
Because
show
is this B? They rather have that money because they know if you put the money in the account, you're gonna spend it,
you.
right?
Yeah,
So they willing to say, hey, well, I give you 500, you put 2,500 in, versus them not seeing the money. They not seeing the money and hoping that you're spending some money with them. They know you're on the platform, but I mean, you got to pull the trigger. The money is already there. Of course, they know you're going to do it. See, that's like some of the fixed price modes they were doing during Labor Day, I think.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
got the,
Because I'm looking down here. It's like this. You're talking about like statewide, nationwide,
yeah,
100%
but you
exclusive.
can, yeah. Those were some of the fixed price modes they were selling during Labor Day for like
So
discounts and stuff.
you paying 129 a lead, which is not bad.
Yeah, that was just one. Now you can get your own. You can go in. You can exit out of that part and then click on just a regular fixed price mode. That'll be
Yeah,
on the left side of the screen.
yeah. I was just looking at this. I'm like, okay. But let me go just to the regular site. Shoot, tripping. There it is. So you said go to just a. Okay, let me log in. I hope I still got logged in. So you said go where?
To your left hand side, see where it say fixed price mode. Say lead
Oh
feed.
yeah. I went ahead and messed
See,
with
you
some of
get to
this stuff.
pick all. You get to pick all of that stuff. All your
Yeah,
parameters, how you want what type of property you want. You get your county,
definitely
like the
want to leave
cities
some
you
heat.
want and you're close to in your county.
So you
So you
said,
get to pick seller motivation, type of property, square footage. You get to pick year of construction, what kind of repairs, maintenance does the property need. You get to pick all of that. How fast they want to sell bedrooms.
dang,
You pick all of that stuff, and then you'll pick. Yeah,
that's crazy. It's like that is crazy because it's more targeted.
and
You
then
know what I'm
it's
saying?
better. I mean, you can just call. Yeah, you can just call them. Like I said, just call Yuri, and then just talk to him. Say, look, man, I'm trying to generate more leads using couple of lead providers, but somebody told me, y'all really work with people when it comes to person having a budget, a certain amount of money they, willing to spend to generate those leads. So I'm just reaching out to see, what y'all can set me up with. And I
Yeah,
guarantee you they're gonna do their best to get your business.
yeah. So they're gonna be trying to pull some stuff out. Yeah, man. Shoot, I definitely
Yes,
did.
sir.
Because I'm like, man, I watching RJ Bates. Shoot, he used everybody.
Yeah, he used I Speed the lead Zolo, and he using property lead.
Yeah,
Those are his main ones.
Lee Zolo. I'm like, I ain't even
That's
mess
all the
with.
ones. That's all the ones I've been using.
I don't even mess with Lee
Huh?
Zolo no more. I ain't even mess with Lee Zolo no more.
Yeah.
I probably should
Yeah,
though.
yeah. A lot of people a lot of people just kind of moved more over to property leads.
Yeah, property leads. And I still mess with need to sell my house fast just because you get $75 leads. And it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting the leads much cheaper. It's like the leads don't have to be as good. You know what I'm saying? Leads can be a
Yeah,
little bit
it's just
quality.
about if you can. Yeah, it's just about if you can solve a person's problem. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't gonna be like every deal is probably not gonna be a cash deal, right?
Mhm.
Uh, but if you versatile in your closing techniques and you can take some of the properties down, you know what I'm saying, novate some of them, list some of them on the MLS, hey, you can win that way.
You can win.
And if you, I mean, if you know how to, you know, I do seller finance and stuff like that. Now, you don't want to start be all over the goddamn place, but you do want to try to, lock up some of the ones that are not cash deals, using other strategies.
Yeah, for sure, man. We've been ever since Dwayne came on the mastermind and talked about the MLS stuff, man. We've been listing stuff, and it's been going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah.
I,
It's easy to sell. It's easy to sell to investors on the MLS than you trying to just market to the regular investor. Because I always heard what's the other dude that do the novations? What's his name? Damn,
uh,
big dude.
talking about the King, Novation King, or something like that.
Nah, not him, not him. The other dude, kind of heavy set dude. Well,
Mm,
he said putting it on the MLS, you're always gonna a lot of times people are gonna be willing to pay more than a regular buy with, because a lot of times you're gonna get a lot of new investors that don't really
yeah,
know what they're doing. They're not savvy, so they just be ready to hop on them deals. You know,
yeah, that's what I see it too.
but
I'm like, man, people be new, but the only other thing is when you get, you know what I'm saying, you got to hold their hand, be like, hey, because you used to mess with experienced investors. They know what, they know the deal. They know what's about to happen. They got all their stuff in line.
yeah,
They know everything work. But you dealing with these new stuff, people, you got to hold their hand. You got to tell them, hey, look, this is how it's going to work. You know, you got to kind of walk them through
like
the process a little bit.
I don't mind. I don't mind working with people like that, because the one thing I always learned to always lean on a lawyer, because if you got a lawyer that you work with that they can call, that puts them at 100% at ease. You know what I'm saying? Versus you just trying to explain. You can explain the process, and then like, well, hey, this is the attorney office we work with. Hey, give them a call and ask them about
Yeah,
open resi. And they gonna
yeah,
be like, oh yeah, open resi, we do plenty of deals, man. They bought, 5, 6 properties a month, through us. So they like, okay, that's all I need to know.
yeah.
They ready to go.
Yeah, man. But you do run into a lot more new buyers, which is good. Like they're the ones that are gonna pay the most. you know,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? The people who won't
Exactly. That's the difference between making an extra 10, and
make an
not
extra
making an
30.
extra 10.
Making an extra
Yeah.
10. You been messing around, made an extra 30. I'm like, dude, you turned a 10K deal to a
Mm-hmm.
30K deal. You turn a 5K deal
Yeah.
into a 10K deal. Yeah, I'm seeing
That's no.
that a lot. Yeah, the MLS stuff is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then obviously, being able to buy it, being able to take it down is huge too. You know, like you said, being able to take it down,
Yeah.
fix and flip it, and all the other stuff. Just having that capability, man, it's been huge. But yeah, the listing stuff, just that right there has been crazy. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, dude.
You got 2 listed right now.
Yeah, dude. We trying to list it. We trying to be like Dwayne, dude. He list everything.
Mhm. Because that's his whole strategy, though. He ain't even trying. He don't even care about no cash offer.
Mm-mm.
His
List
whole
that.
his whole strategy. His whole strategy is the listing.
That's what we trying to do, man. List that mug. List that mug. It don't even matter. No matter what it is, you know, we gonna try our best to list that mug every time. So, but
Mm.
yeah, we just closed on one of the listings. We got another one. Well, we got two of them supposed to close on coming up. So it's gonna be. It's been good, man.
And
What's going?
Georgia's is a lot easier. Y'all don't even have to have. What do y'all just have to have with y'all listing? Just a power of attorney,
Attorney.
attorney at fact. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's it. Had that little
That's
paper
how it
sign.
is in That's how it is in Alabama too. Now
Yeah,
in Texas is a little different. Texas, you
Yeah.
gotta actually have the power of attorney and have it notarized.
Oh man.
Which is, I mean, it's not bad though, because I
Yeah.
mean if you look, I'm just like this. I tell people, if you run into somebody that's motivated enough, that want to get rid of that property, they're gonna do you know, whatever you suggest. You're the professional. And as long as you talking to them like you're professional and you know what you're doing, hey, a lot of people, believe it or not, they'll trust you.
Yeah. Yeah. You right about that, man. You come in there
Give me
and
one.
establish yourself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You come in and establish yourself, man, as a pro, and man, you'll have people. The people gonna be willing to do a lot of different stuff that you didn't think that they would do. And I think that's one thing that we're seeing with even listing these properties. It's like, man, we come in and establish ourselves as professionals, and then people that like we didn't think they let us list their property, but they letting us list their property. You know what I'm saying? Because we set the expectation up front, we establish ourselves as being this is what we do, and then like, oh yeah, you know, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I never thought that people would let us do it, but we getting every one of them
like
saying,
like that saying on my wild say, if you never ask, the answer is always no.
oh man,
I got that on my wild. You never ask, the answer is always no, man.
mm. guy on
So I
IG
got
said,
this.
guy on IG says, "Are you a buyer?" I say, "Yes, I am a buyer in Georgia. I'm looking for fix and flip, mainly in the Atlanta metro area or Ben Hill County. You got some there? Send it to me." Um, So yeah, real estate muscle on IG said, and they gonna pay more. I guess he's talking about new cash buyers, man. Every one of our deals that we sold, the people were pretty new, you know. Like, dude, you can
Mm,
sell stuff in the hood at a good price. There could be gay. People
yeah,
be it crazy.
yeah. As long as it's at a good price.
Yeah. I'm like, man, that's
That's why I
crazy.
tell people, man, look. I even sold a house on a quick claim deed in Little Rock about 2 weeks ago. And
Mm,
people they tell you not to even mess with those. But what
yeah,
happened was it it I had it, and then I had mid. I don't know if you ever heard of Mid South uh buyers. Uh, they buy a lot, like in Little Rock, in Tennessee, in Memphis, and where else they buy? North Carolina and stuff like that. So they was the buyer, but it came to come to find out that the property had, like, when it went to closing, the title company was saying it was like the deed. They were saying like the deed looked fraudulent and shit like that. They was all of
dang.
that. But I'm telling them, how could the deed be fraudulent if it's recorded at the county? You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
You
that's a fact.
know, so I end up just going to a whole nother title company. They kind of said the same thing, but then I had this other buyer, Hispanic guy. He just said, "Look, man, I go to the county, and because the dude that did it, he was like, 'Hey, look, man, I did everything the right way.' You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You usually don't have people sit down and explain everything to you, and it was like his dad left him the house. His dad was real old, and so where it was messed up at, when his dad has Alzheimer's, right? So they had a public notary. They went to the retirement home. They did sign him when his dad was getting ready to sign. He was getting ready to sign his wife's name too. So the notary had told him, "No, you could just cross it out and put your initials by it." So
yeah,
when he did that, that was like on the deed, but the county accepted it like that. But when we went to the title, they didn't. Title company didn't want to sell it, so Mid South didn't buy it. But I just end up selling it to a Hispanic dude on a quick claim deed. Still make 4,000. I was supposed to make 9 off of it, but I
yeah.
mean, still made 4. So it
Shoot,
wasn't really no sweat off, no sweat off my back.
yeah, no doubt, man. Yeah, that's crazy. We got one right now that's like, man, be some title issues out there, man. It's crazy. Be- it be some title issues out there. Um, one dude
You know
asked
what? I
me,
didn't used to run into it. I didn't when I first started. Uh,
"Nah, go ahead. We'll talk about his statement next."
um, so yeah, it was just like in the beginning, I didn't used to run into like a lot of title issues, man. It's like the last year or so, it's like it's always title issues now.
I'm
It's like I
telling
didn't used to run into them like I did now. It's either running into it, it's probates, or you're getting the deeds and the deeds not right,
you. Yeah.
and stuff at the county is so just like the one I did in Orlando. Uh, what was that in March? It was just like that. How that one was recorded, but then when the title company went to do everything, they said that the legal description on the deed was wrong,
Oh
but it
man.
was recorded at the county, but the county didn't catch it. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up having the lady's mother had deeded her the house, but the mother had since passed. So we
Ooh.
couldn't get a correct so we couldn't get a corrective deed. So now the house had to go through probate. I mean, the probate process was long. I think we had that thing locked up from like September to we locked it up September of 2023 last year and then closed it in March.
Ooh. Got that good 6 months out of that mug.
Yeah,
Goodness.
shit made 28 on that thing though.
We'll take it.
We'll take it. Hey,
I'll take
look, and what's so crazy? I really didn't do anything doing it because I ended up selling it to Amherst.
it.
So
You already
all I did was extend the contract. I extended the purchase agreement like 3 times. Yeah, 3 times, and I extended the assignment 3 times. Then of course, you got to every 90 days with them. They want to inspect the property, so I had to
yeah,
set that up. But outside of that, I mean, we end up finding a probate attorney, that did the probate. But outside
yeah,
of that, it was just sending. And it was crazy. You would think that you would have somebody that had an issue with selling, but the lady and all her siblings, they were all on board. Shit, I think the first day I sent the new agreement out to the siblings and everything, everybody signed within like 2 or 3 hours. No problem. It wasn't like one sibling saying no, or you had to look for them or anything. Everybody was they were just signing. Every time I
yeah,
sent a new, they would have that thing signed within an hour. It was like it was the lady, then she had a sister, and then her brother had passed, so he had 3 kids. And you thought the 3 kids would be the problem. They wasn't even a problem.
boom. Yeah, that's lovely right there.
Boom, deal done.
Woo, that felt good right there, I bet. But so the entire 10, I got this thing, Keith, on that I've been doing, man, where I'm taking random people that haven't never done a deal and I'm helping them do their first deal, right? And I'm telling them that they
Hmm.
follow these steps, and I'm telling them, I guarantee they're gonna do a deal, or I give them their money back. I started as
Mm,
just an experiment, just to just to bait people like, hey, look, I dare you to try it. You know what I'm saying? I dare you to try this because if you don't get a deal, I give you your money back. Don't even worry about it. You know
what
what I'm saying?
what are
It's like
some
yeah.
of the steps?
So this is why I tell them. First of all, they gotta, it's all through PPL. They got about 20
Mhm.
leads. You know what I'm saying? They got about 20 leads. They have to deliver their leads to themselves and deliver them to me. They have to be in a particular area. Well, in Georgia, it's just Georgia, pretty much in general.
Mhm.
I got like 70 counties in Georgia that I get them to subscribe to, and I'm like, okay, me and my
Okay.
team work hand in hand with you, and we're gonna show you exactly how this done. When the lead come in, you call them immediately. When you're not available, you turn your stuff off. But once we get it 20 leads, you're gonna have a deal. So I go through and I teach them okay, this is how you talk to sellers. This is the different, different strategies on how to talk to sellers, different strategies on how we dispo, um, and teach them about the contract and all the stuff we do within the contract to make sure that we don't put ourselves out there at any risk. And then, man, we just go for 90 days. They have to buy 20 leads over the span of 90 days. And everybody who bought the 20 leads got a deal. Every one of them. The only way you ain't get a deal, everybody who bought 15 got a deal. The people, it's only I think 2 people who bought 20 leads so far. We only been going for I think we've been in it for maybe 45 days. Only 2 people that bought 20 leads so far. And those 2 people, one of them got 3 deals and the other one got 2. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. I think both of them got a deal closing this week. So
you say 20 people, 20 success stories.
No, 5. I only took 5 people.
Oh, you only did 5.
20 leads.
Oh, 20 leads.
5 people. And I'm like, people like, oh, I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to show y'all that this is real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm on here preaching and telling people, hey, look, dude, I'm telling you, you get these leads, you do these things, and you're going to get a deal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, you do that. And the only thing I tell them is they just need to try to connect with somebody who has done a deal. If you connect with somebody who has done a deal, your chances of doing a deal increase dramatically. If you can get somebody to talk to you, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to get somebody who's doing deals to talk to you because they do a deal.
Yeah.
That's just like these 5 people. I'm like, man, people ask me, I'm like, man, I don't even know if I want to do this no more. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing this just to dare somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically doing it as a dare. But now I'm like, man, I can't keep doing this.
How much you charging for that?
$500.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Come on, man. That ain't bad. Man,
that ain't bad. I mean, no, I'm just saying it's not bad for somebody that's a beginner, right? Because people are usually kind of strapped, when they start out. They say they are, but you know what I always say, huh? You know what I tell people?
What's that?
Sell that TV.
Hey, sell that TV, dude. Because I'm like,
sell that TV. That TV ain't making you no money.
No money. It's ain't doing but waste of time, killing your money. But what I be thinking about, Keith, is the money that these jokes. The money that these jokes. I'm looking at they check they about to get, and I'm like, hold on. You better pay $500. You about to make $20,000. Dude, exactly. You pay $500. You about to make.
And that's crazy.
They're like, hold on. Oh man, it's crazy.
So have you done any you got any testimonials?
We gonna close these deals this week, and I'm gonna get my guys on, man. I'm gonna get my guys on. I'm gonna give them a diploma where they graduate from the first deal guarantee program, and we're gonna get them to take some pictures. Get her to take some pictures.
No, that's real. But that's real. That's real though, B.
Dude,
that's real.
Man, it's crazy. It's great, dude. I was kind of shocked how quick it happened. You know what I'm saying? Because we got them deals. Like, dude, like I said, it's probably may have been 45 days. Maybe it may be 45 days right now. But they finna close. I think they'll close within 45 days. Because hold on, October 28th to September 28th. We only been doing this for like 5 weeks. We only been doing it for 5 weeks, and they finna close the deal. You know what I'm saying? It's been a little bit over a month, maybe a month and a week, and they're gonna be in close the deal. You know what I'm
Man, I'm gonna have to get in Georgia, man. Every time I
saying?
every time I do like statewide in Georgia and try to keep it at 75, I don't get no deal. I think I did get, let me see. Let me see. I think I got one. I'm finna get on there. I
Hey,
think I've gotten one deal in Georgia. I don't get them in Georgia.
yeah, dude, Georgia be hitting, man. We
I
hitting
know.
all over Georgia, from the top to the literally from the top to the bottom. We
Yeah.
literally got the deal way up there, right on the
Let me
Chattanooga
see. I'm
line.
finna,
We got a deal on the Chattanooga line. We got a deal all the way down on the Florida line, from the top to the bottom. This mother, man.
mm,
So yeah, it's been crazy, man. Out of the 5 people, we got 4 people a deal under contract. The only reason the other person ain't got a deal under contract because they only bought like 6 leads. You know, so like, dude, if you get anywhere close to 20, you get the deal. You know, that's how the way we do it. I don't know, but yeah, man, it's been interesting. But I'm like, shoot, I don't know if I want to do it no more though. I know I got one more round because I didn't let some people sign up, but I'm like, I got
nah,
4.
but hey, you do like you always do, though. You know what I'm saying? Set like you always do. Systems and process. You can,
System.
hey, you can get somebody and train them to run that part of the business for you, and
Yeah,
pay them a small salary.
dude. I'm like, man, I'm like,
That's
shoot.
that's that's
It
on the
is.
real. You thinking if you could do if you could do a class of 10 people, and how long does it last?
Shoot, the last 90 days, it said 90-day challenge. Is why I call it.
Okay, you do a class of 10 people. Even if you did 90 days, which is kind of long, but I think you probably
It
could
is
knock it
kind of
down in
long,
60.
but I
Uh,
but I was thinking, I was thinking, you know what I'm saying? If you told somebody, I guarantee you a deal, how long would it take you to? How long do you think it would take you to get them the deal? You know what I'm saying? Like if you was gonna guarantee it, I'm like, okay, give me 90 days. You know what I'm
it
saying?
would it would depend on that person too, because
That's
if I'm requiring them to put in work, you know what I'm saying?
put in work and buy 20 leads. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's like I give you 90 days to buy the 20 leads.
yeah, and I think that's probably the most daunting task for most people.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
what I'm saying.
but if you're working a job or something like that, hey, I guarantee you can put an extra $75 a lead, or you doing the $75 leads or the $100 leads.
75. I only require them
That's what
75.
and that's where you got $75 set up in Georgia. That's probably just you doing statewide.
Nah,
Huh?
nah, no. I ain't doing statewide. Not on property leads. Need to sell my house fast. Now, if they on property leads, they paying 125, and just because I tell them they have to sign up for the particular counties. Now I give them a list of counties. Look,
I got
you subscribe to these counties, and they
you.
subscribe to those counties, and then that's what we go by.
Mm,
Yeah, man.
okay,
So
you
it's
got to send me that. You got to send me that list of them counties.
yeah, you are dog, man. So let me jump on up in that mud. Dude, just get deals like
Uh,
crazy, man. Just locking stuff up like crazy, man. It's like,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
in
See, I
this
ain't
group,
got. I'm looking at my. Let me see in the last month. Let me see how many Georgia leads I have. I've got. Oh man, not goddamn one.
yeah,
I
Tanya,
get.
we in the office tomorrow. Dang, my junk that froze on. Hey, there it is. Karita be seeing my junk freezing on me. Hold on.
Yeah, it is frozen.
Look, I'm finna fix it. I'm gonna try to fix it anyway.
But yeah, man, anybody that's out there that's looking to get into this business while buying, goes out and comes back in, man, the business is not hard, right? It requires work, but it's not a hard business. And I think people really make the business harder than what it really is because they're not willing to put in the work. They're not willing to be, consistent. I think the consistency is the most important part of the business. So consistency to me is if I tell myself, hey, I'm gonna dial 2 hours every single day. And then one day it get Friday and the homeboys call, hey man, you wanna hang out? Yeah, I'm gonna hang out, and you don't do your last hour. And then you come back to buying like maybe next Wednesday and go, man, I called all last week. Now, are you
Yeah,
sure you called? Are you sure you called your 10 hours you're supposed to call, but you really only called 9? So how do you not know if that 1 hour that you missed was going to be the 1 hour that you get the deal?
that do be
And
it, man.
that's where most people fail because they
Yep,
quit. They quit right before they win.
yep,
They quit right before they
yep,
win. So man, if you're gonna get in this business, it's not a hard business. It definitely does take some work and it takes consistency. Consistency, focus, and discipline. If you can do those three things, the sky is
Woo.
the limit.
Guys, the whole
Sky's
limit.
the
That's
limit.
anything you do. Anything you do, man. I always say, consistency is life's challenge. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like anybody, like you usually can do what you want to do at least one time. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is you're trying to do, you can do that thing one time. But what about can you do it over and over and can you do that consistently? You know what I'm saying? It's like people go to the gym, you can do that one time. Can you do that consistently? You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing, man. That's life's challenge is just being consistent at something. You know what I'm saying? Tanya, man, we on tomorrow. That's automatic. Uh Cody said 90 days to change your life ain't bad.
Most
I
definitely.
guess it ain't
I
most
take that.
definitely.
I take that anytime.
I'm telling you, man. Rich said, Keithon, you want to adopt me? Hey, you don't even know the half yet. You don't know that man over here.
But I don't think he ready. I don't think he ready for that one.
Dude.
I'm kind of everybody
Uh,
always people say I'm a people say I could be a asshole. My wife even tell me that.
yeah,
And I just
you
tell her, no. I always tell people this though. I'm not an asshole. I guess it's like when if I mentor somebody or uh, train somebody to do something, and I guess that was like a fault of mine. I used to expect people's passion to be uh,
on your level.
yeah, just as strong as my passion was, and it's not like that. My job is to help try to build your passion up to, being close to mine. But uh, I have thought about getting more into the educational part of the business. 'Cause I know definitely have a lot to offer, but I just haven't did it yet.
All right, now, be the hey. I'll be the hey. They pull you in. They pull you in. But yeah, man, it's like, dude, we got 5 people. Like I said, you got 4 people with private sector contract, dude. In 45 days, we done got like 8 properties under contract. 45 days. 8.
With a total
Within
total
that,
total assignments of how much?
I need to go
Over a
look at
hundred?
it. Dude, it got to be over 100, dude. Cause one of them 20K,
Yeah, it got to
another
be over 100 each. Yeah,
15,
because if you do 20 for each one, at that five, that's 100,000.
15. This one right here is another 12. And then, man, the one up there in Clarksville, that might be something stupid. It might be 30. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
yeah, it's gonna be over 100 for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
over 100. I'm just thinking about the other ones, but yeah, it's gonna be over 100 for sure. But yeah, that's crazy. I ain't even thinking about that part too. I'm like, man, that's why I was telling you. You talking about how much they pay? I said 500. I'm like, dude, like the money being made
I'm
around
just
here. I'm
saying that's
like,
reasonable.
sure, yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
That's very
judging like
reasonable.
yeah, you got to do like the you ain't no gurus, but you know how them gurus do. You, hey, it's 500 now, but next week it's going up, so you better get on. Like you
I'm
can't.
trying to tell you,
They always
man.
they
When I
always
tell
hit you with that. They always hit
you,
you with the fear of missing out. You know
miss
what I'm saying?
out. I ain't even trying to feel. I'm like, dude, I'm really to the point where I'm like, man, I want to shut this off. But I'm like, man, I really don't even want to do this for you, you know. But hey, you know, I think Flip Man said this one time. He's like, I'm gonna make it to where you don't even want to do it. And like this right here, I'm gonna have to set it to where it's like a lot of people wouldn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you're gonna have to be
Mhm.
charged to the point where you don't really want to do it. Because if you buy 20 leads, you might just get two, you probably gonna get two deals. You probably gonna end up making like 20 grand. You know what I'm saying? You probably
Yeah.
gonna end up making about 20 grand if you get, you know, you're gonna get two deals. If you buy 20 leads, you probably gonna get two deals and you probably gonna make about 20 grand. You know what I'm saying? So but anyway, they're like, shoot, $500 to make about 20 grand. No, man, ain't no way you should be able to do that. Where they do that at? Where you know you can go do that at, Keith? Spend $500, make 20 grand.
Uh, I'm not gonna tell people where, but
You
it wouldn't
stupid,
turn out
man.
good for you.
No.
That
I'm just saying,
that
though,
way
like,
wouldn't that way wouldn't turn out good for you, and it's definitely not the best route in life. But nah,
you are
nah, really
stupid.
nowhere, man.
Hey, for
Um,
real. I'm like, dude, a lot of
no,
these people take
nowhere
your
where you can do it. Nowhere legal you can do that. There's no
money.
other legal activity you can do that in. I'll just tell
Yeah,
you like that.
hey, trust me, most jokers gonna take that much money from you and just gonna give you some pre-made videos. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
give you a course to walk through, and they'll give you no OJT or hand to hand training.
You know, I'm telling you. Hand-to-hand training. I'm giving you hand-to-pocket training. Like
Yeah,
you actually walking away with money. You know.
exactly.
Hey, what you signed up? What course you signed up for, Keith? When you end up walking away with money? None.
Uh, I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, I ain't gonna say the course did it, but I think the being around people that were doing the business did it. I
Yeah.
ain't
Oh,
gonna
that's
say his
gonna.
course did. And like in Chris Jefferson's group, just being around people and being able to network with people that are doing the business at a high level. That
Yeah.
was worth the whole course and all. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like I was doing it, but I was procrastinating a lot. I do a couple of deals. I ain't gonna do that. I got a little money, you know. I do a couple of more deals. I ain't gonna do it. But then when I got in there and people seen how easy I was able to do it and the knowledge that I had, I was like, man, you should be doing way more deals than that, man. You know too goddamn much. You
Yeah.
know more than half the people in here that's doing a lot of goddamn deals, man. You should be doing it, man. It was like once I had people like pushing me and my mentality changed, my mindset changed. It was sky was the limit. I ain't gonna
Yes.
say the course did it because I already knew all the basics. You know, I just needed to be around some like minded people to just get me over that hump.
That's, man, that's why I tell people like, dude, one of the keys is just getting around the right people. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, you can put yourself around the right people, man. That's your chances of getting a deal is gonna go way up. You know what I'm saying? Just
Hmm.
because you connected with people that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people who know what they're doing, who done a deal, you know, on some level, they've done a deal. They able to identify, you know what I'm saying? They have that experience. And it's like, if you connect with them, like I said, if they willing to talk to you, because a lot of people ain't gonna be willing to talk to you or deal with you on that level when you new and you trying to figure out how to get a deal. Somebody might give you a chance. Maybe I ain't even gonna say Keithon would respond to you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying maybe somebody will respond to you, but ain't a lot of people out there that you're gonna be talking to you, and you
Yeah, it
ain't
ain't
know.
a lot of people out there, and I genuinely will try to help somebody. My thing is this: like, I'm gonna help you probably the first time, and then I'm gonna reach back out to you, and if you give me excuses, you can never get my help again.
Yeah.
And I always remember King Kong saying that. Kong always said that when I did his little mentorship in the very beginning. He
Yeah.
always said that it's like people don't value free stuff.
Yeah.
Right? It's just like people don't even value a free education because somebody gonna tell you a paid education is better than a free education. What the fuck? I mean, we learn the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially in high school, we on the same curriculum. You know what I'm saying? Just because you paid for it and I got mine free, that don't make you smarter. But I really got what he was saying though. He was just saying, like, you could spend time with people, man. You could spend an hour telling people about wholesaling, and five out five out of six ain't gonna do shit with the information you gave them. But if you charge them a price,
Yeah.
if you charge them a price, now the odds kind of go up. You know what I'm saying? Now you have now you're gonna have two out of the six that may not do anything, but the other four are gonna try. They may not succeed, but at least they're gonna put the effort in just because they paid for it. So
Yeah.
that's why sometimes it ain't always to give. Sometimes it's not always good to give away free information because a lot of times when you do it, it's kind of like you just waste your time, and your time is the most important thing you have in the world because you can't get it back. You can't
Can't
get
get it
those
back.
minutes. I mean, hey,
Dude, you can't go to the store and buy that.
exactly. That was 30 minutes. I could have been pushing my daughter on the swing or something. Yeah, I am wasting
Exactly.
it with you, and you ain't doing nothing with it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So Rich says that's too reasonable. Charlotte said, where do I send my deposit for the next class?
See?
You have to hit me up on IG. Actually, man, dude, I had shut the whole link down. Like, you can't even find it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even let nobody even go sign up. You can't even find it unless you DM me. You know what I'm saying? I just shut it off because I really wasn't gonna do it again until
Yeah.
somebody messed
But
around.
now that's really a good way you could do it, man. That way you can kind of control who you just like that, like who you spending your time with. Because if you put the link, probably half the people you talk to are go, oh man, I ain't got the money right now. Can I do this here? Can I get on a payment plan? Can I know I need to, hey, I need the 500.
Yeah.
And
Oh, it's a
I
thousand now.
can't.
No, it's a thousand. It's
Yeah,
a thousand now, man. I can't do 500. It's 1,000. Cause I'm like,
yeah,
dude, these come out, they'll make 20 grand. I taught you how to do.
exactly.
Like, dude, do you know what you got to pay to learn this stuff like this? Then to work
Yeah.
with somebody hand in hand to do it, and let alone to walk away with $20,000. It's
Yeah.
like you
Just
get
like that saying goes, you can give a man a fish and he can eat for the night, or you can teach him to fish and he can eat for a lifetime.
I'm
You know what
doing
I'm
both.
saying?
I'll feed you tonight and teach you how to fish for it. Man, you walk away with a full stomach and the skills. And you done build a relationship too. That's one thing that people undervalue, man. It's the relationship. It's like my relationship with Keithon. Keithon able to come on here. Keithon able to tell me, hey, go do this. Hey, call these people and tell them this right here and sign up for this right here. And then you're gonna be able to get more leads. You know what I'm saying? Keithon then gave me a bunch of places to go where I went to those places, did what he said, and made a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? So just getting connected to people is huge. You know what I'm saying? Those contacts, those contacts equals contracts is huge, man. You know what I'm saying? It's huge. But yeah, if you want to get in the next class, you're gonna have to DM me on IG. You know, I see you throw an extra $50 on the 500. Man, stop. 500 drill won't do it. Man, stop. Do we DM you on IG? Yeah, DM me on IG. Jermaine Green, what's going on, man? Say that's facts. Yeah, keep on spitting none of that facts. You already know. Got 5 on the contract. Listen to what you say to do on 24 leads. It's worth 1,000 for sure. Worth 1,000 for sure. 500 to 2,000. It's worth it's worth it to change your life, dude. Change your whole life. Let's go, Rich. Lock it in. I'm next. Cody said he got next, man. Cody said he got next. That's what's up, man. But shoot, we finna get you out of here, Keith, man. We're gonna let you go ahead and do your thing, man. I'm finna get up out of here. It's getting late over here, man. You know, you'd have told me to go early, but you know, I be struggling. But but shoot, he said,
yeah.
I might have to have
Just hit me up anytime you want me.
Dude say you gonna have to get everybody to go get on the pole to get the extra 500.
Man, like I tell you, man, go sell that TV. Sell it. Hey, sell them kids PlayStation. Sell them kids Xbox. You'll get them another one. You'll be able to buy them 100 Xbox.
I'm telling you. Shoot, yeah. Jermaine Green said, what did do?
Yeah, you'll be able to. Tell them what's up. What's
going on, man? Rich said not the pole. We keep out on the pole, so he has to get on. You're right. So I said, hey man, gotta do what you gotta do. It's hard out here for a pill. So you better just say that.
Man, look, man, like I tell you. You got them electronic. If you got them electronic devices in your house, i.e. that TV, sell that TV. I'm gonna tell them like this here for the audience. Why is it that Ferrari don't have a TV commercial? Anybody can tell me that.
Say they people ain't watching the TV.
Exactly. That's because their target audience is not sitting at home watching the TV. You ain't gonna be bumping. You ain't buying no Ferraris sitting at home watching TV.
You right about that. They definitely ain't sitting at no house watching no TV, man. Hey, but I tell you what though, Keith, man, I walked out my front door. Looked over to the side. I saw my neighbor yard. I'm like, hold on, man. This dude, man, they would have bought a darn Ferrari, Keith. I said, man, this man out of control. But I guarantee you what, that joke ain't sitting there watching no TV. That for sure. Dude, he definitely ain't sitting there watching no TV, man. Dude, I had never saw a Ferrari in person. Dude, I never saw a Ferrari in person. Hey, I think you might be muted, Keith. You muted yourself.
Yeah, you don't see commercials for Lamborghinis. You don't see commercials for Rolls Royces. You know the only time they have what do they call the shows for Rolls Royces? They do the shows with what's that popular jet manufacturer where everybody get the private jets from? Damn, I can't think of the name of it.
Not Boeing.
Gulfstream or something like that. I think it is. I think it's Gulfstream. I think that's who Rolls Royce actually does showings with throughout the United States and overseas.
Yeah, I think that's who it is.
Yeah, Gulfstream. That's who it is.
Say, Charlotte said, I watched You worked at 9 to 5 for a long time, man. It's crazy. I did. I worked at 9 to 5 for too long. I was making too much money sitting up in there with the people. I'm like, hey, look, man, y'all kid
Yeah,
rocks. I was in them.
especially hey, especially dealing with them attitudes.
Exactly. It was about self. It was about September, and the administrators complaining about my teaching. I'm like, man.
Byron, so were you like, were you
Fire.
more, were you more like the old school style teacher or more the new school?
I had a little mix of both, man. I came in with the old school at the beginning, old school, and then I had a little inspiration telling kids, "Hey, look, man, just 'cause you came from a bad place, you still can be this. Trying to inspire
Hey,
them, and, you
that's the
know,
old that's the old school. That's the old school way though. They don't like
yeah,
you to teach
come in
kids
with
that.
that old school. I come in with that old school to keep everything straight. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep everything in order. And then, as they prove to me that they can be in line, then that's when I started letting down the wall a little bit. I used to take my kids on the walk like every day. Like we would schedule a walk during class. It's like, dude, we going outside to walk around the building, go hang out for a little while, and they would come back in and finish class. Like
And they
nobody
probably
else in the building was doing that.
and the administration didn't like that. That's the crazy
Yeah,
part.
I
And
didn't care.
and
I
some
would do it
kids, you know
anyway.
what though? You know what though, Byron? And some kids need that type of stuff where they can't sit.
Yeah,
Some kids can't sit in a structured environment for an hour and a
uh,
half. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? An
But
hour and a half and just focus and
they
pay attention.
they were cool when they knew, like, hey, look, this joker finna let me get up, and we finna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hey, I'm gonna sit here and do this, and then he gonna let me get up and get out of here. Or I'll be like, hey, 5 minutes, do whatever you want to do right here, and then we're gonna jump back into this thing. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I may talk to you, but hey, I'm finna talk to you for this many minutes, and then I'm gonna let you do your own thing for 5 minutes, and
yeah.
then I want you to do this. You see what I'm saying? So I would start letting them get little breaks once you was able to get in line. But you know what I'm saying? So that
Gotcha.
that like the kids like that kind of stuff. So I was kind of on both sides. I was kind of doing this and then doing that. Most kids would go telling people, like my legend would follow me. It'd be like, hey, you going to hit class, you can't do this. So after a while, it was like, I didn't have to really do that. People came in expecting not to be able to do anything in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I would come in and just be me, and then we go on our walks, do our thing. You know, I let kids bring in food. I would just charge them a food tax. Hey, you bring in some Zaxby's. I'll get some chicken and little fries off you. You gotta pay that food tax and get some food up in here. You gotta pay that
Yeah.
food
I like
tax.
that.
Yeah, bring whatever you want to up in that mud. You gonna pay that food tax though.
Yeah.
The other teachers would be killing them. Like, you ain't bring no food in here. They be going crazy. Hey, you can't pick up no Uber
Yeah.
Eats. I'm like, hey, go on out back and pick it up. Go on out back and pick it up. But when you come back in here, you pay that food tax.
Mhm.
Oh man, yeah, dude. I'll let you go outside and pick it up. Go on up front, pick up that food. Hey, go on out the side door over here, pick up this food. Come back in, you pay that food tax. What you get us
Yeah.
today? Shoot, yeah, man, I used to kill them. But shoot, man, they killing us over here on the darn chat. I thought on keeping your W-2 while still doing deals. Don't want to cut loose quick. Dude, man, when you work job that long, like I was working, I was like, shoot, I was tripping. And I was like, shoot, I ain't never known ain't nobody to have no business like that, to be out here just doing business and taking care of their families. So it's like, hold on, can I do this? Can I go out here and run a business and take care of my family? Like, does that work? Only thing I know is people wake up, go to work 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I ever knew. So to go away from that, it was a mental hurdle that I had to get over. So it was developing personal development, talking to a lot of people, You know what I'm saying? People like Keaton, and talking to a lot of people, man, and reading books. Reading books was big. One book I was reading, I remember when I got over it, I was reading a book called Courage is Calling. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about, hey, all the great people, everybody that you know that's been great or done something great, had to follow after something that they wasn't necessarily sure of, but they still had to do it. And doing that thing is what ended up. That's the reason why you know these people. You know what I'm saying? That's why you know their names. That's why you know Rockefeller. That's why you know MLK. That's why you know Lincoln. That's why you know all these different people that you know, is because courage called and they answered the call. They did something when they didn't know what the result gonna be. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing we talk about when we try to get people to start wholesaling. You got to do stuff and you don't know what the result gonna be, but you got to be willing to do it anyways, and you got to keep doing it and decide that you ain't gonna quit. That's what Keaton was talking about earlier. It's like you're gonna fail. You only gonna fail if you quit. But you got to decide to do something when you don't know the exact result. That was my biggest hurdle getting started. It was like I always wanted to know the exact result. Like, you don't get to know the exact result. you just got to take steps to get started. You ain't gonna know the exact result. That's not how it works.
And people got to understand you're gonna fail. Failing is part of the process, right? If you don't fail, you don't grow. It's just like, I know people know Kobe, Jordan. Jordan failed how many times before he actually won a championship?
A bunch.
A multitude of times because he couldn't beat Boston, and then after them he couldn't beat Detroit. So there was a multitude of times before, but once he got that taste, of that championship where he won 3 in a row, retired for 2 years, a year and a half, came back and won 3 more in a row.
Boom.
So failing was all part of the process. It was all part of the learning curve. So don't give up before you strike gold.
Yeah, for sure, man. But shoot, we finna get out of his thing, man. I got to hurry up and get to his bed. But keep appreciate you coming
all right,
through,
bro.
man. Dude, I already know
Anytime.
This thing was fire. But man, appreciate you coming through, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.
All right. Peace out.